stream. I'm gonna just check, make sure that I'm actually streaming and that everything's coming through okay. It'll just be 1 second. And then we can get started. So what I'm gonna work on today is the DevRPG website. So I'm coming through. Okay, awesome. So yeah, so I have GitHub and I want to add a repository from GitHub, which is going to be the dev RPG one, because someone mentioned to me, Yash Desai mentioned to me that the website is kind of not great, and I agree. It's a little bit confusing. So let's go into our GitHub, which is here. Oh no. I cloned it into this folder. Okay. So I'll just paste it back here and then GitHub's gonna complain and then we can locate it and then we can, there we go. Does it know now? It doesn't know. Okay. It doesn't scan child folders. That makes sense though. Okay, so let's fix this. So dev RPG, add folder to workplace, or yeah, just add it to the workspace. I do. Okay, so we have two dev RPGs. Download Git, sure. Oh, I don't have Git installed? What? No, I do. I do have Git installed. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I have the GitHub desktop. I don't have Git installed. Weird. Okay. Count integrations Git. Advanced. Installing GitHub Desktop doesn't install Git? That's crazy. It used to. I mean, it must, but I guess somehow it doesn't. Okay, whatever. Let's just download it. And it can figure itself out. I don't know. I hope GitHub Desktop keeps working. That's all I can say. We'll install this and but mostly what I want to do is just work on the website. Install. Okay, git bash here, git GUI here. I don't want that. That's fine. Sure. No. Add a git bash profile. A git bash profile to Windows Terminal. I don't know what this means, but I'm gonna check it anyways because I'm weird. Use Vim. Use Visual Studio Code. Yes, that one. Okay. Let Git decide. Yes, main. Get from the command line? What does this mean? The option add some minimal git wrappers to your path. Okay, sure. Oh my goodness. Why are there so many choices? Yes. No. Yes. Oh my goodness. There's so many choices. Terminal emulator. I don't care. Base. Default. Oh no. Sure. No, that one's fine. Pseudo consoles. Why is this so hard? Oh my goodness. Okay, so here we go. So we got the website, and we just need to change this. So like sign up to be a guest on the podcast. I don't know if that helps. And then to be, how about an adventurer? Thank you for following or subscribing. I don't know which one. Oh, nice. Nikhil. Thanks again for having me on DevRPG. And um, Yash, thank you for stopping by too. I really appreciate it. Um, yeah, it was awesome. I'm actually like a little tired right now because of the podcast, but I decided to stream anyways because I want to stream every day. But yeah, thank you so much for doing that. I think it turned out really, really good. Um, now I just have to edit it. I think I'm gonna try to find someone to edit it. Um, I know that James McKinven does some podcast editing, but I think he got burnt out a little bit on it, so I'm not sure. But maybe he knows someone. But anyways, yeah, no, totally. You are awesome. Thank you for stopping by, and your questions were like really, really good. And Yash, thank you for, if you're still here, thank you for your advice. I'm trying to fix the DevRPG website right now, actually. Would sign up to be an an adventurer on the podcast work better? Adventurer. And I actually have to change the description too because I changed it in this too. I actually, I think dev is fine, but I'm regretting it a little bit that I made it about devs because it should just be about founders, you know? But that's fine. Why is this Roboto? Oh, I made it Roboto. It's, that's why it's Roboto. Okay, cool. So we're gonna change the description to this, and what about something like sign up to embark on an adventure? That actually sounds pretty good. Um, Sign up to embark on an adventure. Well, okay, so the only problem with that um, is that it's not clear. Like it could be sign up for the adventure of subscribing to this podcast, or it could be um, sign up. Uh, what did you say? Sign up to be embark an adventure. Yeah, or it could be like be an adventurer, right? Or like a guest on the podcast. I think sign up to be an adventurer on the podcast is okay, and then we say like sign up to, I guess like subscribe to new episodes. That feels pretty clear to me. And then I don't want it to be, yeah, we'll say each week a random dev. I think actually there's too much text on the homepage. Follow along as a dev navigates funding, marketing, and product challenges on their way to creating a successful startup. I like that. Um, but I'm not sure about this. This is like a lot. That's a lot of text. Let's put in a new box here to do div class box. Ay, ay, ay. And we're gonna just have like a link. Sometimes I hate autocomplete. And we're gonna just say like format and rules. And then we're gonna just take these two boxes and stick them on a different page. And we have a very simple non-compiled website. And we're just going to say format and rules.html. And we're going to paste that there. And we've got to have the head here. It's like so weird to work with a non-compiled website. It really is. Do I indent? I do indent the body content. And then we're just going to grab the end. Oh, I don't indent. Or I do indent? Yeah, I do. I indent the boxes. Okay, perfect. So we're going to have that. And we're going to have this anchor tag go to format and rules.html. And we should be good. And then we cut down a lot on the text, which I like. Format and roles.html. Do I link anything else here? I don't have the thank you page. Hack reality. Oh, I guess I defined that on on FormSpree on the form handler. Okay, so let's open this up in a browser. Open with Reveal in File Explorer. Okay, I'll just drag this in here. Yeah, that looks much better to me. That's like much easier to parse, right? Like this is like overwhelming, and then it's like, oh yeah, okay, this is easy. This is so much easier. Dev RPG, and I kind of want to change rewind, reset, compute to just something a little bit simpler. Um, where maybe we just have like a startup fantasy podcast. Podcast. It could be like a startup RPG podcast, but I think that's already in the name. Um, and I'm not sure. McIntyre, 1994. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Do I know you? Are you a person that I know? So we could delete this. A podcast about doves hacking possibilities. The second CTA title could be subscribe to new episodes. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, sure. That makes sense. Subscribe to new episodes. Um, Sign up to be an adventurer on podcast. Yeah, that feels good. And what do you guys think about getting rid of that second subtitle? The one that I had, I forget even what it was. I guess it wasn't necessary, huh? Uh, how much margin is here? Oh, it's the box that has the most margin. Oh, because I put this in a box. I don't need that in a box. I can just, your Callum Codes on Twitter. Don't think you know me, but I follow you there. Okay. Callum Codes. Cool. Yeah, I follow you too. Software developer in London. You tweet about things that you're building and things you're learning. Mainly Elixir. Ooh, fancy. That's awesome. I would love to learn a new language someday. I've been stuck in JavaScript forever. Um, Definitely skip that portion because it felt like too much text. Yeah, totally. I agree. Um, so you're building a native mobile app and see how far you can get. Build this chart entirely on device because the current way I build is awesome and fun, but extremely convoluted and hard to share with others. Huh. Okay, cool. So you're just getting into iPhone development and you're using React Native. Wow, you must have scheduled this thread because there's no way you wrote this all in 1 minute. That's amazing. Um, do React Native charts. Maybe you did write this all in 2 minutes. Huh, that's pretty cool. So React Native looks promising. I wonder. So you mentioned here that the current way you build is awesome and fun, but extremely convoluted and hard to share with others. Oh, do you mean that it's not like transferable? It's scheduled with Chime. Yeah, I use Chime too. Yeah. Um, New hack. This chart. I would love to know more context about this. Like, why are you building this chart? Like, this seems very interesting. Heart rate. Yeah. Like, is this for you? Is this for you keeping track of your health? Like, that would be very interesting for me to know. Okay, so I think we're gonna delete this. Yeah, that's much better margin there. So now we have Dev RPG, a startup fantasy podcast. Follow along as our adventurer navigates funding, marketing, and product challenges on their way to creating a successful startup. Format and rules, and then there's no way to get back, but you have the back button. If you're a developer, you're gonna know how to use the back button, so just rely on that. And then sign up to be an adventurer on the podcast. Your email, hack reality. I like that for that, but if you're just subscribing, you don't get to hack reality. We're gonna have a different placeholder for that. Um, so you can be like hack reality, and this can be follow reality, follow hack. Yeah, let's do that. Follow at hack.dev. Um, cool, cool, cool. Any developer can be a guest. I like that one. Yeah, this feels better. This feels like more manageable. And I'm also gonna switch these, I think. I'm gonna switch this so that subscribing to like follow is first. I don't know. I kind of like really want more adventurers. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the adventurer one first, even though it's probably the less likely one. I really want more people. And I think we need to change the OG image as well. More context is here. Okay, let's look. So this is Callum Codes. Oh, wait, is this you? GraphJSON? Where is Callum Codes? Codes? No, you don't have that link, so I don't know if this is you. The easiest, oh no, this isn't. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, got it. Yeah, 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 no, I got it. Wait, this is a guest post by you. What the heck? That was like so confusing. I was like, okay, GraphJSON, no, that's the technology you were talking about that you found. That makes sense. So this isn't you, and then boom, this is a guest post by you. Whoa. Um, okay, so what are you trying to do? You have a few requirements, display some visualizations, running data, compare data over time, have it automatically update, be easy to maintain. Um, to be honest, so I'm just going to give you a tiny bit of feedback on this, even though you didn't ask for it. Like, this is so much more interesting to me than the tech details of like what you needed here. I would expect this to be under goals. And then I would expect this section to be called like requirements. This is requirements, but your goal is to um, record your workouts with an Apple Watch and and then analyze that. That's the human problem. That's, in my opinion, the interesting part. Um, and then I would probably move this screenshot down below that goal, and I would have this screenshot, I don't know, be something else up here. Um, but then you're showing a preview of like the final result that you want to achieve. That would be more interesting to me. You can always like link me when I'm streaming and I'll give feedback. Um, but that's very nice of you. Um, Apple Health. Ooh, purchasing health export. This looks interesting. Health export.app. Health to CSV. Oh, that's very cool. So I guess this isn't going to be automated, right? Or like, is this just for you? I guess that's another piece of context I would really want to know. Like, is this going to develop into a product that I can use or like share with friends? Because I don't have an Apple Watch, so I just have to tell friends about it. Um, oh, cool. Yeah, I would also want to see this linked from the top. Running.column.dev, you already have a working example? Like, of course I want to see this at the top. This is definitely cool. Oh, and this is much better. Like the, oh wait, no, no, no. This is the same as what you were showing before. Is it? Is this the screenshot? I'm not sure. These screenshots seem nicer than this, but I'm not sure. Distance keeps going up and to the right. What is this one? Last month? Oh, that's cool. And you, wait, is this meant to look like a path of feet? Because if it is, that's genius. This is a newer version. I've kept tweaking it over time. Ah, I see. Okay. So you wanted to show more instances, basically. Here, it's like more spread out, and here, yeah, you're showing like the entire month. That's cool. I do think that this one looks much nicer. I'll just say that. But just because it's more spread out, so the curves look prettier. This is cool. So heart rate zone, I have no idea. Absolutely zero clue how to make sense of this. The red seems bad, but that's all I can say. Just because red always is bad. Like if you're on a TV show or whatever, you see the red spike, you're like, oh no. So, but I don't know what any of this means. Well, I guess fat burn, I know what that means. Kind of. But yeah, this feels a little bit convoluted. I can't see most of the colors. Um, But yeah, I really want to know, like, is this for me or is this for just for you? Like if you're just trying to like teach other people how they can do this themselves, that's cool. But if this is something you're eventually going to turn into an app, I want like a sign up button here on this page, um, so that I can sign up to get notified about the app. And then this is add graphs to your projects, and this is, I guess, React. Is this React? Blah, 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 blah. Nope, I don't know. They don't say if it's React. Okay, well, whatever. I guess maybe it's not React. Oh, it's an iframe. And then it's whatever, I guess. Okay, that's cool. Very cool. Very cool project. Okay, so let's just for me at the moment, not sure if I'll try to productize. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Um, okay, so I'm gonna add a max or no, let's do the OG image first. So we're gonna delete, yeah, absolutely. Um, so what did I decide to delete from the website? So I deleted, yeah, and now we just have a Startup Fantasy podcast, and we don't have this one anymore. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna say Startup Fantasy podcast, which I don't know. Is the other one better? Rewind, reset, compute. I kind of like it because it feels hacky, but I feel like this describes it better. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Do a startup fantasy podcast. Follow along as our adventurer navigates funding, marketing, and product challenges on their way to creating a successful startup. So I'm not sure exactly what to do with this. I guess I'm gonna put it up here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna un yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna make this gigantic and on separate lines, just because I feel like it. And I'm also gonna, I've, oh man, I have like a million friggin' fonts open on my other computer. But I really like IBM Sans. IBM, no, IBM, what is it called? Code Flex something. Um, I I can find it just by doing IBM font. Plex, that's what it's called. And I'm not sure if I have it installed on my computer. I installed all the Google fonts a while ago, and it looks like I do have it. IBM Plex Mono, but I'm not sure I want the Mono. I guess Mono is good. Let's try Sans. Sans is better. Much better. Let's do this. So we'll do dev RPG. And this kind of looks boring right now, in my opinion. So we're going to spice it up. We're going to do a square in the corner. Um, Width is larger than height because that's kind of how the eye works, I think. I'm not positive on that, but I think so. And I don't know how to move this to the back. I moved it all the way to the back. So how do I move it just one? Okay, there we go. So it's just kind of like a Mac. I'm used to working on a Mac, which is why it's a little unfamiliar. So that looks much more interesting to me. And we're going to center that. And then we're going to turn these guys into, I believe they're going to be black, yeah. And we're going to make this black as well. And then we're going to, oops, grab that, expand that, make this white. And I believe the rest of it can be white actually. So we could just actually make the background white. Um, oh no, black is much better. I actually just did that by accident, but it looks much better than what I was planning to do. And I guess what can this background be? Oh, this should be like a bunch of pixels, I guess. Right? And it should probably match up with these pixels. How do we do that? How can I make like a pixel background? Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. So we'll do pixel art assets. And we're gonna like find some kind of like pixel art um background. Like this kind of thing. Do we have a free one that I can use as commercial? Free dungeon. Itch.io is like super nice. Sci-fi Dark Edition. Okay. Oh, that's nice. It's really nice, but I don't think I can use it. It's like too dark. Sci-fi assets. Okay, let's look. Let's try one more. I don't want to get like too caught up in this. But I don't know. Whatever. We have time. We have time. I don't even know if oh, we have a few viewers. Thank you guys for stopping by. Um so we're gonna try to find this is actually super cool. We're gonna try to find like a nice looking one. Look at this font. Oh my goodness. This font is so nice for pixel stuff. Let's get it. Let's get this font. O4B, O3. Let me just Google search that. It is. It's a font and it's free. It's got to be free, right? It is. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna expand this, extract this. I still don't have a oh, let's read the about. What do they say? I still don't have like a freeware you can use them as you like. Okay, cool. But I still don't have like a proper zip extractor, but that's okay. Okay, installing O4. Oh, and I just said I installed all the Google fonts, but like I didn't do that on this computer. I wonder why. I guess I must have at some point. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna do O4B. Why don't I have it? I guess I gotta quit Figma and then open it back up for it to register the font. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Do. Okay, and let's look at these assets. So we got some pretty cool sprites. Oh, these are $30. I searched free though. Stop free. Why didn't it have, why isn't it free? Is one of them free? I guess maybe one of them are free. One of them is free. Is free. Just let just take me to the downloads. Um, yeah, I'm gonna just download it and see if I like it. And if I like it, I'll pay for it. Da, 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 da. Okay, extract and um, let me know if you guys have any questions. But I'm gonna just kind of keep doing my work, just trying to get the Dev RPG site looking a little bit nicer. I guess we'll probably replace this little animation in the corner, even though I super like it. Um, I guess we don't have to, but it might be good to make it match this new thing that we're doing. So let's see, we have Fire Skull. Not sure we want a Fire Skull. Ghost Files, Gothic Castle Files, Gothic Heroes, Night Town. Let's look at Night Town background files. I think this is too dark in more than one way. Old Dark Castle. Ooh, that's beautiful. But I don't think we can use it. I need like I think it what do we want? We want like a dungeon or maybe like a town. Yeah, I think this is too dark. Okay, so let's find this is a good one. Pixel Adventurer. Is this free? It's free. Yeah. Let's see if I'll use this. This looks like a cool adventurer guy, but it doesn't have any backgrounds, so I don't want to use it. Um, because I want the backgrounds built in and I want them to match the style. These are really cute. Enchanted Forest characters. I want like a really stick looking adventurer is what I really want. Okay, these are just characters too, but they look so cool. Uh, they look pretty cool, but they're not quite what I'm looking for. Not quite good enough. So got this guy. He looks okay. He looks kind of cool. We got these voxel robots. No, these ones. But wow, those look so cool. They're 3D too, but not exactly what we're looking for. We got a wizard pack. I guess they're animated though. I don't really need them to be animated. Tiny heroes, that's kind of cute. Smooth dungeon tile set. Um, Kind of taking a long time to do this, but you know, it's kind of fun. And Dev RPG is just meant to be fun. So I think I'll just keep looking. Just keep looking for something. Oh, we got a little like prince slash king. Okay, can I search for non-animated ones? Retro 2D. Okay, let's view. Let's do adventure and let's do 2D. Let's do fantasy, role playing. Um, I guess that's fine. Yeah. Wait, I didn't, what? Oh, okay, so I can click on add to add them. Okay. Or I could do what I was doing, which was just selecting that. Okay, do we want magic? I think we want magic. Oh, and now I'm down to like nothing. Okay, so let's go with these. What do we got? I don't know. Not sure about this. This is not that exactly what I'm looking for. Um, hmm. New and popular. I could buy them, but I just would need to be able to use them in a commercial project. But I guess that's fine. Yeah, let's look at the top paid ones, top sellers. Boom, 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 boom. They don't really have a lot of things for sale. Top rated. I guess we could look at the, no. That's really super cute, but no, not exactly what we're looking for. It's actually really hard to find a good one. That one's pretty good, but I want like kind of like a cool sci-fi slash fantasy person. Is that too hard to ask? Oh, I still had the I still had all the things on. All of the um filters on. That's why I wasn't finding anyone for top sellers. Okay, let's look at top sellers again without the filters. Okay, now we're gonna find some good ones. We have dungeon tile set. We're gonna just go with the first one that we find that's good. Um, that's like really good. Okay, what do we have? Okay, I'll scroll for 3 more seconds. Oh, this one's not bad. That one's pretty good. Okay, I said the first one though, right? Dungeon 2. This is the one. I can tell already. This is the one. These guys are so cute. I wish I could have animated open graph images. Okay, so we can download and we can pay with PayPal, but I'm gonna have to pause the screen of my stream. So we have, we're back to it. Okay. So we're gonna download the latest tile set. And extract it. This is huge. I don't, but it's only 375 kilobytes, but it's like taking forever to extract. That means there's like tons of tiny files in there. Let's look at these other ones really quick. So this one's pretty cool. And this one's a little too bright for me. So I think we chose a good one. Okay, and now we've got it extracted. And we're gonna look at the frames. Ah, perfect. So it comes in frames, so we don't need to worry about it animating. It's not like videos or GIFs or something. And so now we can assemble our scene. Okay, awesome. Yash, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Um, okay, cool. So we've got our Startup Fantasy podcast. Do we have a background? Oh man, are we gonna have to tile this all together? I guess so. Wall left, wall mid, wall right. So we'll grab these, and I guess we're gonna have a wizard. Sure. Let's add the wizard. Let's add a sword, and let's find our adventurer. Oh, we probably want some kind of monster. Let's try him. He looks pretty scary. Oh, he looks so much better though, I think. Draclin, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Um, okay, and we have an elf, and we have an elf person. Do we have an adventurer other than this knight guy? I guess not. So I guess we're gonna use the, yeah, I think we're gonna use the elf person as the adventurer. Okay, so let's increase the size of this guy. So this is the little adventurer. He looks kind of scared. Are we sure we don't have any other adventure? We could use the knight, but the face is covered. We could use the dino, but that's kind of silly. We could use this little person. That would be kind of hilarious. Um, okay, let's try. Oh my goodness. That would be too much in my opinion. I don't know, maybe it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I kind of want to use it. Maybe this is a slightly better one. So this is the adventure. I don't know about it. Maybe it's like maybe founders will take offense. Um, but maybe not. Okay, let's expand the wizard. Um, we're gonna delete these guys. And yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna use the cute little guy. This guy. It's a little weird, but I think it's fine. And then who's our monster? Is it this one or this one? I think we have maybe a better monster. We have this dino guy, but he doesn't look too threatening. So I'm not gonna use that. Ooh, ice cream codes. Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in forever. We're making a cover image for our Startup Fantasy podcast, and I'm using some pixel art that I just bought. Um, and we're trying to decide on the monster and the adventurer. I think this is the good monster. Actually, let's use both of them. Or let's use this other scary guy. That's like this guy's like super scary. Like seriously, he's gonna like come into my dreams. So scary. Hey, yeah, it has been a while. Things are pretty good. I'm starting to stream more regularly. Uh, usually for at least like an hour every morning, on weekdays. And I don't know. Yeah, things are pretty good. How are things with you? So we're gonna group these and then expand this to be the full width. And we're gonna push it to the background, but not all the way to the background. Where did it go? Oh no. Okay, let's undo that then. Undo, 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 undo. Okay. Where did it go? What is this called? Oh, this is outside of the... That's so weird. Okay, cool. So now we've got it. Let's delete this. Maybe we have some grass or something. So let's see really quick. Things have been very good. That's awesome. What are you working on right now? Or what are you, sorry, what are you working on right now? What do you, like, did you get a new job or did you move somewhere? Were you moving? I forget if you were moving or not. Um, but like, yeah, why are things really good? That sounds awesome. Sounds so cool. Um, and yeah, how's life, I guess? Like, what is, what's been going on in your life? I had a baby. That was pretty fun. I should say was. It is pretty fun. Um, it's been quite the adventure. Lots of sleepless nights, especially early on. Okay, so we've got a startup fantasy podcast. This feels so much better to me than what we had before. Job has been very great. Excellent work-life balance. Bought a new house a few months ago. Baby's now 16 months old and fun. Wow. That is awesome, dude. That is like the life, right? Wow. That's such like that's really, really cool. Um, I hope to be able to afford a house someday. Um, no, that's really cool. How do can I zoom into this? Um, yeah, I think things are going pretty well over here with the baby. Baby is not what I expected. I mean, like I expected it to be a ton of work. I wasn't like quite expecting it to be like so constant. I mean, I guess I should have been. Um, but like I was expecting to have like a break sometimes. And I do, I am complaining, but I have breaks, like I really like and my wife has been like a miracle. She's been so amazing. So I don't really have anything to complain about, but all I can say is that it's very much different than the life I had before having a baby. I literally did not know what time was before having a baby, and now I have a better idea of what time is and how valuable it is. Um, yeah. It's not as bad as it sounds though, for anyone thinking about having a baby. It's honestly like 100,000% worth it. Um, it's like so much fun. And just, I don't know, like a new life, like a new life is in the world because you helped it get there. Like that, there's no greater honor than that. Like that's just such a big responsibility to be um, entrusted with. But anyways, enough of that. Enough of my talk on that. Um, so yeah, how are you finding having a baby? Or are you working? I don't want to like interrupt you if you're working on something right now. Um, okay, so we're going to uh, make this clip the contents so we can see what it's really going to look like. This looks so fun. This looks so fun. Okay, so this is our little adventure guy. I don't know why the wizard doesn't have a body. Why doesn't the wizard have a body? Wiz. Oh, there we go. This is the wizard with the body. Okay, let's grab this, delete this one, and upsize this one. Perfect. Okay, so now we have a wizard with a body. This is my third child, but the baby was a great distraction. for the pandemic and isolation. Oh yeah. Um, yeah, it was actually like towards the beginning um of the pandemic that we decided to have a baby. We were like, yeah, we're gonna have nothing else to do. That's not really what we said, but I mean, it's kind of what we said. Um, no, it was like a thing we'd been really thinking about and planning for a very long time. Yeah, so many people. We literally have like 7 dogs on our street, and we had, I think, 3 dogs on our street before the pandemic. So a lot of changes with that. Where is my weapon? There we go. There's my weapon. And push that over there. But what's your, I don't know if you want to talk about it, like tell me about your job. And if you don't want to talk about your job, tell me about a side project. And if you don't want to tell me about a side project, um, then, or if you just want to not talk, that's fine too. But I'm curious about your job or side project. So that's pretty cute. This guy with his little sword. Oh my goodness. Okay, and we've got the monsters in the background. They actually look pretty good as is. I'm not gonna lie. The Startup Fantasy Podcast. This is looking like so good. It's so important to have fun with things. This is just like reminding me of that. Like I feel like this is, I don't know, I'm like really proud of this. This is really, really cool. And like it didn't take that long, but um I actually don't want to change very much about these monsters. Wait, what's behind him? There's another monster behind him. Can he just hide there? Like, only we will know that that other monster guy is behind there. Okay. That looks pretty good. What do you guys think about this? Would you subscribe to Dev RPG, a startup fantasy podcast? Day job is in healthcare and rolling out a new portal for our internal employees. My side jobs are actually house projects. And you're loving that. That's really cool. I know a chef. Um, I know a chef who does a ton of house projects, and he's like super talented, like way more than I could ever be. Well, maybe not ever, could be. Maybe I could learn at some point. But he just had a baby too. I know you didn't just have a baby, and I guess I had one 6 months ago. But he literally like had one 3 or 4 days ago. But he's a pretty talented guy. Um, yeah, you just love building things. Yeah, I mean it's so fun just like figuring out like little challenges, right? I mean, there's nothing like it, like where you get to like um go from nothing or almost nothing to something real, right? That works. It's a pretty cool experience. Um, okay, cool. So I think I want to grab this and group this stuff. And I think I want to push it just a tiny bit into the corner, and then bring this to the front. Um, put this, no, that feels worse. I don't know. This kind of feels better with the text over it a little bit. Is this at Figma? Yes, this is Figma. Um, I had to switch to it from Sketch. I was using Sketch forever, and Sketch was just not working out. It was slowing down my computer a ton and just like so much worse than Figma. And with Figma, I'm able to like share everything with my team right away, which is just like super, super nice. Um, yeah, I don't know. I have nothing but good things to say about Figma. And Sketch also switched to like a subscription model, which like they slowed down my app through to a crawl and then they switched to a subscription model and said, "Oh yeah, we have like a performance update. You have to upgrade to a subscription model to fix your performance." And I'm like, "I bought this freaking app and you guys ruined it. And now you're telling me to upgrade?" That just didn't feel right. And like Figma's subscription too, but like I like they were subscription from the start. They didn't like bait and switch me, right? They didn't say like, "Oh, you're buying a final app," um, and now things are different, you know. So I don't know. I'm like really sick of Sketch at this point. It's been a lot to learn Figma, but I actually I got some uh training. I actually paid for training from someone who's more experienced than me, and it was just like a level up. Like I like within like 3 or 4 weeks, I was able to do so much more than I was before, and I understood so much more than I did before. This looks so nice. Okay, but actually we found a different font as well, so we can use that if we want. Um, where did my font go? It's called like O, yeah, there we go. O4B. So let's see if we like this font for a large size. 04BO3. That's not bad. Let's undo that and then just uh Miss Linity and someone else joined too. Thank you for joining. You pre-ordered the Slip course on design for developers. Apparently it uses Figma, so it's good to see a bit of how it works and looks. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Um, are you are you looking to get into design? Um, oh, by the way, if you're, I know you didn't ask for advice, but like if you're looking to get into Figma, they have they have these like exercises built into their um built into their product, like built into like actual designs. Let me show you. It's how I learned about auto layout, and it's so, so cool. Um, so this is the one. But if you look at what else they do, they have a bunch of them. They call them like exercise files or something like that. I guess we can search like Figma Playground. Yeah. So if you search for Figma Playground, oh, thank you, dude. Thank you for subscribing. That's very, very, very nice. Um, so if you search for, yeah, Figma Playground, you get all these like playground files. And like if you just look at like the auto layout one, um, I don't know, let's go into it. Let's duplicate it. There's like it's like all interactive and it's all free. Like Figma made this for people to just learn auto layout. Um, so it's not going to teach you like how to be a designer, although they also have like some other courses I think on that. Um, but let's see what it does. So here they explain like what is auto layout, you know, boring, whatever. But then here you get right into the practical stuff. So they're like, hey, select this, and then, you know, in the properties panel, you're going to see auto layout. Why don't you just click add there, right? And now you can also like right click and click auto layout. And then it like shows you what it does. And so I just like went through this and I learned like almost everything to know about auto layout in like I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Like it really was super quick. Um, and it's all just right in the app, so you're like learning the actual app as you're using it. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so we're gonna copy this and we're gonna try our new font. Something about these monsters too. Oops, I just moved this into another one. Oh, jeez. I want all of these fonts, but yeah, I'm not gonna do it right now. Okay, so let's change this to 04B03. Um, it'll be a good skill to level up on. Yeah, totally. Um, yeah, I mean, I think design is pretty important. Even if it just comes to like being able to talk to designers on your team and like understand what they're struggling with. Um, okay, so we're gonna, I actually don't like that for that font, but we can try it for this. 03. Wait, was it 04? It was 04. Great. It's not super readable, but I like it. So I'm gonna go I'm gonna go with it, even though it's not super readable. Um, and I'm actually gonna move it down below, and we're gonna resize this uh, just a little bit and bring that in there. Yeah, I guess I have to change this too, right? No, it doesn't look right. Yeah, we're gonna use the IBM. We could use the IBM Plex, what do they have? Mono. But it's too condensed. Why is it so condensed? Yeah, I guess we're gonna use, the sans. Okay. Um, I'm not sure about this text being in, yeah, no, it's better in there. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I really want to use this font, but I don't think we're gonna actually use it. Um, it's too pixelated and unreadable. So, yeah, let's just delete this alternate version and go back to here. This feels better to me. And we're gonna make these guys a little tiny bit smaller so they're not so threatening. And then we're gonna increase the font size of this to, I think, just like 68. Does that fit? It doesn't fit. We can go down to 66. Nope, it still doesn't fit. Okay, we're back to 64. That's fine. Um, okay, and let's move this over a little bit. Yeah, that's actually kind of nice right there. And we can move this. You know what? I'm gonna keep this up here, but what we're gonna do is kind of something a little tricky. So we're gonna add a fill that's black, but has a gradient to it. Um, so that it fades out. So we're gonna do a linear gradient, and it's gonna fade out. So it's gonna start. So the opposite of this. So let's switch this with this one. And um, yeah, that's fine. So now we can use this rectangle. Yeah, right there. And we're going to just push it to the back. So now the text is readable and the background like fades a little bit. See, like if I remove it, it's like slightly less readable, and now it's more readable because it's on a darker background. But we only edited it like slightly, so it's like faded out slightly. Um, okay, cool. This feels much better than what we had before, which was this. So if we just compare the boringness of this to the excitingness of what we have now, um, I think what we have now is much better. Now, this doesn't really connect that well with our audience of hackers, of developers and hackers. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this guy back a little bit, and we're going to have him shoot zeros and ones. And this is where we can actually use our font. So we can have like 0, 1. Okay, and we're going to select our font 04B03, and we're going to make it, I guess, white. And we're going to make it really small. Um, and I don't know if people are gonna get this. 0101. No, this doesn't look like exactly something people would get. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how to make this look more like zeros and ones. I mean, I'm just trying to like make it like computer like stuff. Because it's for developers. Developers don't really work with zeros and ones though. And also, this doesn't look like zeros and ones because the font is so pixelated. So it just looks like lines and zeros. I mean, I guess it could be like 1100 11 0 still not, still doesn't make sense. In my head, it was so much better than this. In my head, I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like streaming zeros and ones. Question mark, ampersand. Oh yeah. Yeah, it could be that. Okay. That's good. Let's try that. Still not sure if the problem is partly the font, that it's like not clear what the characters are going to be, but it will be clearer if we have those. So we're going to do like question mark, um, or, and yeah, the font is part of the problem. Let's do like exclamation point true. um, we'll do false. What's another like, I guess we can do like if. We can do brackets, I guess. Okay, and let's change this font to, I guess, the IBM Mono. I guess we could try the, what is it called? Is it Droid? Droid Mono? Is it? No. What's the one that Android uses? Android font. Um, and fonts. It doesn't say. Wait, I thought there was a fonts.google.com. Let's search for mono. Roboto. That's the one. Space mono. I actually really like space mono. Let's try space mono. That's not bad. Do we have a bold? That's not bad. Um, I don't know. What do you think? Is it an improvement? I think it maybe is a little bit too subtle. I think I might just remove it. It's a really good idea though, and I appreciate your help. But I think I think it's better without it. There does it does feel like maybe there's something missing. Maybe we have a spell. I don't know. It's like not gonna be um exactly my market. It's gonna be now it's just gonna be fantasy instead of anything tech related, but I don't know. I'm kind of okay with that. If you uh if it bothers people, it's like that's okay. Do we have like a lightning or something? We have a coin animation. I kind of want to make a game with this now. Like this is such a good kit. Ooh, should we add the doors? Let's see this. This is pretty cool. Does feel like there's maybe something a little missing in the background. Nice. Okay, so this would have to be too big, I think. I don't know. We can well, let's make it smaller. And then we can I guess make the background smaller too. So we'll go down to that level so they kind of match up. Yeah, that feels better actually. And then we just tile this on top and tile this to the right. And then move this to, oh no. We need to ungroup this. This is getting complicated. Uh, we can move it to the middle. Yeah, let's delete the door and add this door. This is, I'm still not sure about the door, but I kind of like the idea of having a door back here. So our adventurers can escape if they need to. Okay, so get it to kind of match up. It's not bad. Right there. I think we do need to maybe layer some things on top. So let's see, we have this. So this is all wall. And then we have the doors. So let's group that all together and then make it bigger. Just a little bit. Oh, jeez. I guess it was actually fine. Hmm. How does this feel compared to what we had before? I guess we could just remove the door. See how that feels. I don't know. I'm not sure. Kind of feels better with the door. Uh, let's increase. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure with the door or without the door. I guess it's more readable if you don't have the door. But we could do this. We have Startup Fantasy, and then podcast is like right in the middle here. That's kind of more readable. No. I don't know, dude. I kind of like the door. I think I'm gonna keep the door. And then I think we're gonna add some kind of lightning or something in the middle here because we need some action going on. But I don't know if we have any light. We have a skull. You could be shooting a skull out of his sword. We've got a golden sword. We've got a bow. Can I zoom in on these? View, extra large icons. Still not big enough. Can I zoom in? Plus? Nope. View. No, there's no way. At least they're a little bit bigger now. What? Why do they resize to smaller? I like really want them to be the size that they are when I first scroll. Okay, so we got the fountain. Oh, we got like a lava fountain. That's pretty cool. I really just need lightning though. Wall banner green heart. Could be shooting hearts out of his sword, but I don't really like that idea. And we got the gold chest. So we don't really have any kind of like magic or lightning that we can shoot here, which is too bad. Um, well, I could just search on a website, nounproject.com, and just see if there's any lightning here. And we would want it to be pixel lightning, pixel art lightning. I spelled lightning right? Let's say pixel art. Oops, that's pretty good. Let's say magic instead. Magic, pixel art. Do we have anything that is... Yeah, okay. Back to itch.io. Shoot. Well, I don't know, dude. I guess there's not really anything here that I'm seeing. It's like, I mean, we could use one of these. Let's search magic here. This will be one of our last tries. This isn't terrible. We could do something like one of these. Hmm. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Just different, oh, I gotta log in. Okay, sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna just pause. Back on the main stream. And now I can, oh man, they made me lose my place though. There we go, okay. So we'll download this and drag it into Figma, and I have to go after this, but I think it will be exciting to even just post about this on Twitter, because now we have a new cover. We could make these different colors. Let's just try white for now. Okay, so it can't be white exactly. It's actually not bad white, but um I think what we want is a slightly different, wait, slightly different color. So I think maybe we want blue and just kind of like a soft, And then we'll give it like a little border, like a drop shadow, but maybe not that dark of a blue. Or maybe it's like a, I don't know. I don't even know what to do anymore. I guess like this. I guess it doesn't need to be, yeah, it can be multiple colors. Let's do that yellow. Let's ungroup these. We'll grab these two. We'll do a red. And we'll grab these three and do a blue. I don't know, it kind of looks silly. A little. It's not bad. I think the blue is lacking though. Blue should be a harder color maybe. Maybe like a, not a pink, maybe a purple? Let's do a harsher purple, and the I guess the red is now interfering with the purple. So we're gonna do that, and this one can be that. Okay. I mean, like it's not like the most amazing thing, and we'll test it with and without. But let's group these. So we have our little magic spells. Oh, and we have to tighten up their shadows too. Let's tighten up their shadows. So like 2 and 2, or even 1 and 1. Nah, 2 and 2 and 50% is pretty good. And we'll group those. Yeah. And let's test it. Let's make it a tiny bit smaller. Just a tiny bit. Okay, let's test it. That's with, that's without. Yeah, I think we're gonna go without without the magic. Um, yeah, it kind of feels too silly. Okay, so I think we're done. I think we are going to publish this to Twitter. Let's say Twitter image size. I always forget. I think it's 1200 by 675. But I always mess it up with Twitter. I always mix it up with OG image sizes. In-stream photos. Wait, 16, what? Card image. Oh, it's different. Yeah, of course, it's different for an OG image. 1600 by 900. I thought it was 1200 by something. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's look here. Twitter card tweet image sizes. Cover photo, tweet images. Can you just tell me 1200 by 675? Jeez, that took so long to figure out, and I already have it at 1200 675. So we'll say tweet, and we're going to export this. And we're going to say dev rpg tweet. Dun dun dun. And oh, shoot. So do I have, what is this OG size? Is it the same size? It is. So we're gonna actually export this. I don't know the right size for an OG image, but we're just gonna pretend it's this for now. And we're gonna call this dev rpg OG, and we're going to grab it here. And we're gonna paste it here. We're gonna delete the old one. Delete. And we're gonna do that. And now we can go into our code and we can say, hey, we don't want the old OG image anymore. We want the new one. So we have version 3 here and version 3. And we're going to do the same thing. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, let's just replace it across. Find in folder, and we're going to say question mark v equals 2, replace with question mark v equals 3. And we don't want to exclude any files, and we want to execute that. Okay, cool. Files to include. Yeah, okay, so we've got them all. So that should fix the OG image. I believe this is better. We didn't add like any new pixel art to the website, but I think it's fine. Oops, ouch. I think that's fine. And I think we're just going to say publish. Yeah, so let's just send this up. So we'll say like new page, rewrote homepage, and new OG image. Okay, commit and push. And I don't know where this is hosted. I'm pretty sure I used Cloudflare pages. So I think they're pretty good about updating right away. Wow, that was super fast. That was super fast and impressive. Okay, and we're going to test the OG image. We have an OG tester somewhere. We used to. I used to have a plugin for it, but I guess it's not. I don't know, maybe got removed because it was unsecure or something. Okay, we'll just go to Twitter OG test and we'll run this in there because we have to do it anyways because it won't show up on Twitter unless we do. Okay, so it's not perfect, but you can read everything, so I'm fine with it. And let's actually change the title too. Is a podcast for adventurous developers. That's fine. We just want to change our title. So our title is DevRPG. Wait, why am I getting that one? DevRPG in parentheses podcast. Um, where's? Oh, it's the Twitter title. Okay, so let's select these and say like a startup fantasy podcast. And we're gonna do that here too. Startup fantasy podcast. Cool. Okay, and let's push that out. Title. And push. Okay. And that should be good. Diverge. Yeah. Why does it repeat? Why did I repeat is in the description? Is a podcast for adventurous developers. Let's select this, and we're just gonna say a podcast for adventurous developers. Ay, ay, ay. Oops. Select. Okay, cool. And we'll just push that out, and we should be done. So we'll do description, commit and push, and we're gonna have to run the card validator again. But while we're doing that, let's write a quick tweet. So we're just gonna say, yeah, I do want to thank Yash. So go to his profile and just write the tweet from there. Okay. Thanks to Yash for telling me of RPGs sign up forms or like yeah, we'll say sign up forms were confusing. I got sucked in into the project and not only improved sign up forms, but rewrote the homepage and uh, purchased this adorable and I don't know. I mean, I kind of I didn't design the pixel art, obviously, but I did have something to do with organizing it. Um, Not only improved the sign up forms, but rewrote the homepage and yeah, we'll just say purchase this adorable pixel art to make a new cover image. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We'll grab that. Sweet. Do you want me to mention you on Twitter, Ice Cream Codes? Oh, you're not here anymore. Sad Girl, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. I'm stopping the stream now. um, but I will be online again at 10 a.m. Um, uh, or let's say like 2 hours. Rewrote the homepage, and I'm just gonna put love here. Okay, sweet. And yeah, let's put devrpg.net, just like a link, just in case anyone wants to sign up, so they know. Okay, cool. And now we have that tweet out. Okay, cool. So that's it. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I really do appreciate it. And feel free to stop by anytime if you need any feedback on your startup, your copywriting, your landing page, or you just want to talk about web development. Let me know. I'm going to be working on Remake, which is a framework for building web applications really quickly with HTML. I'm going to be working on a CSS framework. I'm going to be working on probably some content writing and some email, tutorial courses. And I'll probably be releasing some like paid courses as well. And I'm going to try to do that all on stream. So, let me know if you need any help or guidance, or you just want to participate in, the projects I'm building and give me feedback. Either way, I would love it, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Goodbye.